morning, San Diego. I'm Dory.
And I'm TJ. Welcome to San Diego Coast Lifestyle,
A monthly look into local businesses,
local culture,
community events,
and all things San Diego.
Here at SDCL, we focus on family, health, and well-being.
We have a great show for you today.
You know, you probably didn't know this, but I actually enjoy the simple things in life.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, like nature, plants, fresh air.
Collecting eggs, herding cattle, churning butter, you know.
You've literally never done any of those things.
Coastal Roots Farm cultivates healthy, connected communities by integrating sustainable agriculture, food justice, and ancient Jewish wisdom.
Did you just read that off their website?
Yep.
The mission of Coastal Roots Farm is to cultivate healthy, connected communities through sustainable agriculture, food justice, and ancient Jewish wisdom. We have 4 impact initiatives. So one is the regenerative farming, which is how we grow in a sustainable way through that organic farming practices and how we care for the soil. The second impact initiative is around equitable food access, and that's our organic food distribution program. The third is equitable access to environmental STEM education, and so that's all the outdoor learning and programs that we offer. And the fourth is through Jewish life. We're not a religious organization, but we are guided by these values and practices of how we care for people, how we care for planet, that notion of access with dignity. It's also how we, care for the animals and the chickens that are here. And, people wonder, like, what does a pasture-raised, chicken look like? There's a lot of connection to the land and the major agricultural festivals through Sukkot, Shavuot, Pesach, and Tu B'Shvat. So these are some of the festivals and events that we host here on the property. To have an organization that is really value driven, for me personally, is very powerful. And I think for all the members of our farm team, and it really connects us with people and planet, everybody should have equitable access to fresh, organic, nutrient-dense produce. And we do that in a way, and when you think about the dignified nature of that, is so they come to our farm stand, open Thursdays 12 to 3, Sundays 10 to 3. We very much rely on volunteers from the community. If somebody went on our website, there's open volunteer opportunities to come and do that, to volunteer alongside our farm team. A lot of us, grew up in the fast food generation, and for us to be able to really think about, how we're sustainably growing food for generations to come, but then also thinking about our health and wellness in the community. And just aside from all that, it's the benefits of being outdoors. So, we offer a wide array of programs for both youth, families, to come to the farm, to learn about how food grows, to learn about regenerative farming, how we care for people and planet, basically. And I think it's so exciting, and people are so excited to know that it's right here in Encinitas. It's kind of a hidden gem of sorts, and we're excited to share that with more people.
For more information, visit coastalrootsfarm.org.
Yo, it's TJ
And Dory.
from San Diego Coast Lifestyle. Quick question. Do you have a business and a great idea, but haven't been able to transform it into the numbers you want?
Our digital marketing team can help bring your business into the 21st century, from social media to high-end production value.
Let Brainstem Productions be the cure to your marketing headache. What is a hashtag?
Don't worry, we got you.
We've got here this amazing flower called the corpse flower, and it's one of the largest flowers in the entire plant kingdom. It also is super stinky when it blooms, and it blooms very infrequently. So it's a rare plant that actually comes from the jungles of Sumatra. And where it comes from, unfortunately, there's fewer than 1,000 plants left in the wild, and so it's really critically endangered. And we just don't know what the future is for this plant. And so like so many of the plants here at San Diego Botanic Garden, we're really trying to grow it so we can study it, learn about it, and for posterity so that we can use it where necessary to restore habitat and just make sure we don't lose our precious plant resources. Where this flower takes almost 8 to 10 years to flower for the first time, and then the flower only lasts 2 days. But it's also this plant that just seems to really captivate the world, you know? I mean, when this thing blooms, our lines are out the door, everybody wants to come and see it. And so it's like this big stinky ambassador for plant life that helps people realize, no matter what your thing is, that plants are kind of cool and maybe we should pay attention to them.
Where can you go every month to meet new people, see new businesses, and catch up with old friends? It's the Moonlight Mixer, brought to you by the Encinitas Chamber of Commerce. This event was held at the California Coast Credit Union, and it brought new businesses and familiar faces together over delicious food and conversations about the future growth of Encinitas. It's a wonderful way to keep up to date on the progress of Encinitas. The next Moonlight Mixer is December 14th at 5:30, located at the California Institute of Human Science. You can find more information at encinidaschamber.com.
Just love the holidays.
Sure do. Wonderful food, drink, and fellowship.
Next up, San Diego State Aztecs head rugby coach discusses the how-tos of nutrition and exercise during the holidays.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of The Old Wise Ones. We got Jason Merrill, head rugby coach, San Diego State, joining us. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Yeah. Well, how is it hanging out with old people, you being the young one here?
Pretty consistent. Being a young, being a young coach, it happens a lot. Get to hang out with, and learn from those who've kind of come before me. And there's through our alumni base and different coaches, is everyone's pretty much older than me, so it's
good.
It's nothing new.
Good. I wanted to get some tips from you when you're looking at going through the holidays. People, and of course, your players want to party a little bit, I'm sure, during the holidays. So how do they not gain a lot of weight? How do they stay in shape and still enjoy their life?
From an outside perspective, trying to give our athletes the ability to say, hey, maybe go do a workout. A lot of people like to play football on Thanksgiving or pick up football, go throw their ball around with their family, do something, play golf, whatever it is. But doing something active around your meal, that's going to obviously help you with not overeating, because you're not going to be able to just eat and then sit on the couch for 5 hours, right? It is very tempting to be able to do that because you got football on as well, and a lot of people like to watch football, eat turkey, eat, a bunch of different types of food. Trying to do things that are active, maybe going on a hike, doing kind of like a family activity in the backyard if you've got a large enough backyard, going on a walk, doing these things kind of help, flow those pieces. But the other thing is just, understanding that there's going to be leftovers, so you don't need to.
Right.
Like
it'll be
5
still be
plates
there.
of food, it's still going to be there.
Okay, very
You know,
much.
just making sure that you're kind of listening to your body as well, not overstuffing yourself.
Well, and I've had friends over the years that said, you know, make a very colorful plate. Put out your appetizers in a very colorful plate. If there's no beige or browns on there and it's all colorful stuff, you're probably talking fruits and vegetables mainly is the right colors. So if you have a lot of that out, and that's going to fill you up and kind of bulk you up a little bit.
But you know, the biggest thing is you can still enjoy the holidays and enjoy the foods that you have in the holidays. It's just about portion control. It's about not eating, you know, maybe the second or third slice of pie. You can find healthier options at any store. It's just knowing where to look and how to look for it, and it's also preparation of food as well. And whatever diet you're following, if you're just trying to be a little bit more health conscious and wondering what you're putting in your body, you know, a store like Lazy Acres is a good one to go to because they've got a large plethora. And then you've got another one, Sprouts.
Very good.
Sprouts is another
Excellent.
one. An excellent store, and they have a large, nice produce section.
There seems to be a trend line though to go to more healthy options across all of food preparation, all food groceries at all. Seems to be heading in that direction. There's a lot more calories being mentioned on the things, composition of foods on the labels themselves. It seems society over the years has gotten a little bit more health conscious, and you can actually see stuff that you're putting in your body now. I appreciate you spending the time today to come in and try to watch what you're eating on the other side. Enjoy the holidays, everybody, and welcome again. And thank you so much for being on the Old Wise Ones.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure being here.
Thanks again.
If you want your questions answered by the Old Wise Ones, visit SanDiegoCoastLifestyle.com.
Thank you so much for spending time with us this morning. We hope you join us again for another episode of San Diego Coast Lifestyle.
Once again, we showcase our community and we spotlight small businesses making a big difference.
We would love to hear from you.
If you have any show ideas or know any inspiring people making a difference in the community, please reach out to us at SanDiegoCoastLifestyle.com. I'm TJ.
And I'm Dory. Stay sunny, San Diego.